Hey, so today I wanted to talk about the importance of asking for the business. In this episode, I really just wanted to have a quick conversation. I just got off of a really great podcast with a friend of mine. And one of the things we were talking about, Greg, he went from just closing a couple loans a month to closing 8 loans this month, doing great business. And I see this over and over and over again. And I just thought, you know what? I want to jump on real quick and talk about the importance of actually measuring. Are you asking for the business every time? Every conversation, does it have a desired result? Every call, does it have a call to action? So let me give you an example. We're making our Tuesday Just Ask. That's what I was talking to Greg about. And he said, hey, what helped me get from 2 to 4 to 5 loans a month was simply on Tuesdays doing his update calls and making sure he's asking for the business. So like if we're calling and we're doing an update call, which we like to have a process to prospecting, which means every day has a theme day. But if I call a client and say, hey, just wanted to give you a quick update on your file, but at the end of that call, don't ask for the business. I was thinking about this. I was like, wow, we've made the call, we've had the conversation, and we've left out the most important piece that can actually help you grow your business. And that's in a very cool way, asking them for the business. Hey, listen, before I let you go, could I ask you a quick favor? Hey, could I count on you that when you have a friend, family, or coworker who's looking to buy, sell, or refinance, could I count on you to give me their information? I'd love to help another great family just like you. And it is something that is so simple, but that one act would help you close even more of the business you've already got. And I was thinking about this, what kind of an analogy could I use? And part of what I was thinking about is imagine this. You've gathered all of these ingredients to bake an amazing cake. I don't know about you guys, but I love chocolate cake. And so you got the flour and the sugar and the vanilla extract and all of these ingredients, maybe even the Ghirardelli chocolate chips. And now you've taken the time to mix it all together, kind of like making the call. So, it goes back to this. You gathered the ingredients, that's your list. You're mixing everything together. You made the call. And then once it's all mixed together, you put it in the oven to bake it to perfection. And that's like having the great conversation. And then at the end, when the cake comes out, it's cooled down, you've got icing on it, you leave it sitting on the counter instead of serving it to others. And it's like, wow, that's a beautiful cake. I got my list. I've made the call and I've had great conversations. So I put it all together. And then at the end, I literally just leave it on the counter and I don't serve it to anyone. And that's very similar to what happens is when we're making outbound prospecting calls, when we're calling our agent partners and just saying, hey, you know, um, all right, great call. Talk to you soon. But not saying, hey, before I let you go, Brandon, quick question. Who do you have today that I could help you get pre approved to make sure it's a good use of your time? And in a really cool way, doing what they're already aware of. They've got clients, they had open houses, they're having conversations. And what's the one thing that an agent needs in order to close their transaction? A great loan officer. Hey there, if you're loving the tips so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss out on more cool free tips coming your way. I'd also love to hear from you. Make sure to drop a comment below and let me know what you think, or what it is you want to see next. And we'll see you on the inside. See you. So I want to encourage you today. And here's something else as well. So, number one, when you're making the calls, when you're talking to clients in process, you're talking to clients that are pre approved, when you're talking to agents, whether they're partners or people you're prospecting, learn how to ask for the business. There's only about 3 or 4 closes or ask for the business. And if you want help with it, just listen, go to Loan Officer Success, fill out a couple of pieces of information and the team will give it to you. Jump on a call. We'll show you the closes, the ask for the business. We talk a lot about it in the Alliance. We hyper focus on number one, making sure we know how to ask for the business in a really cool way. Then number two is just track it. I want to challenge everybody who's listening today. Number one, do you know all of the closes? Like if I get a client, do we know our 3x3? Do you have any friends, family, coworkers looking to buy, sell, or refinance? If we're talking to agents, who do you have today that I could help you get pre-approved to make sure it's a good use of your time. If we're talking about qualified agents we don't know, I'm a student of success. I'd love to hear your story. Let's book a 30-minute coffee. Like, we've got strategic closes. So number one, learn them and put them up on a Google Doc. I tell you what I do is I have multiple screens. And when I'm learning scripts and process, I just put one up on the left-hand side. I get into my dialer, just start making the calls, and I'm literally just being guided by what I'm learning until it becomes automatic. Number two, I want to challenge you today is this. Track every conversation. Are you asking for the business on every conversation? Not some, not a few, not every once in a while, every. I'll tell you this, that was one of the things when I was talking to Greg, he said, man, what's changed my business is the fact that I'm being intentional. He actually has two markers. He's got one that's blue that's right in the name, and then he's got one that's green that says, did that conversation have an ask for the business? And I promise you this, if you want to transform your business, you want to close even more loans with what you've already got, learning how to ask for the business, learning how to track it and do it in a cool way will help you, and it'll be a game changer. I hope that helps, and we'll see you on the next episode. See you.